Goku vs. Cell, the legendary showdown that shook the earth. The world seemed to hold its breath. On the colossal arena built by Cell himself, a heavy atmosphere loomed. Winds howled, whipping dust into the air, while the sky darkened as if foreshadowing an oncoming storm. Across the earth, millions of eyes watched through screens, witnessing a battle that would decide the fate of humanity. At the center of the arena stood Cell, the so-called perfect being, born from the DNA of the universe's greatest warriors: Vegeta, Piccolo, Frieza, and even Goku. His power radiated with terrifying intensity. With a cold, arrogant smile, he declared, "No one can stop me. When this battle ends, Earth will be nothing but ashes." Goku stepped forward, calm on the outside but blazing with determination inside. Behind him, the Z fighters looked on with tension, especially Gohan, whose heart pounded at the sight of his father facing such a monstrous enemy. Goku inhaled deeply, then transformed. A golden light burst outward, his hair spiking and his eyes turning emerald. Super Saiyan, the ground quaked under the surge of his aura. "It's time, Cell, we'll settle this right here." Goku's voice was steady. Cell smirked. "Good, I want to see just how strong you really are, son Goku." The battle begins. In a flash, both warriors lunged forward. Their speed was so great that the human eye couldn't follow. Punches and kicks collided, sending thunderous booms across the battlefield. Shockwaves rippled outward, shattering mountains nearby. Cell delivered a devastating punch, but Goku blocked it just in time, countering with a spinning kick that forced Cell backward. Yet, almost instantly, Cell's body regenerated, leaving him unscathed. "You're strong, Goku," Cell taunted, "but you can't hope to defeat perfection." Goku didn't answer. He narrowed his eyes and unleashed a massive Kamehameha. The blue beam roared forward, splitting the heavens. But Cell calmly raised his hand, summoning a dark purple sphere that absorbed the attack whole. "Is that all you've got?" Cell laughed, then retaliated. He fired a relentless barrage of energy blasts, forcing Goku to dodge frantically. Each blast exploded like a bomb, carving craters into the earth and tearing the battlefield apart. Mounting tension. The fight raged on, both warriors pushing themselves to extremes. Yet Goku felt the tide turning. His body grew heavy, sweat pouring down, while Cell remained eerily unfazed, almost entertained. On the sidelines, the Z fighters grew uneasy. Vegeta clenched his fists in frustration. Piccolo muttered, "If this keeps up, Goku will exhaust himself before Cell even falters." Goku knew it too. He couldn't drag this out any longer. Closing his eyes for a moment, he summoned every ounce of his power. His aura flared violently, golden light engulfing the arena. He had pushed his Super Saiyan form to its very peak. "Cell, this is everything I've got," Goku roared, charging forward at unimaginable speed. This time, his strikes landed with crushing force, making Cell stagger. The arena quaked like an earthquake. For the first time, Cell's smirk faded, replaced by a look of seriousness. The decisive moment. The battle reached its climax. Both warriors retreated a few steps, preparing for their ultimate moves. Cell concentrated his power, forming a massive sphere of black-purple energy in his hands, large enough to annihilate the planet. At the same time, Goku channeled every drop of strength into a colossal Kamehameha, its brilliant blue glow illuminating the heavens. "I will erase you and everything else," Cell bellowed, hurling his deadly sphere forward. "No, Cell," Goku shouted, his voice carrying across the battlefield. "I will protect this Earth." The two ultimate attacks collided, merging into a storm of light and fury. The impact ripped through the sky, tore the ground apart, and unleashed a tempest of energy that shook the entire planet. The clash wavered back and forth, neither side giving in. Goku gritted his teeth, his body trembling under the pressure. His strength was fading, but in his mind flashed the faces of his family, his friends, and every life on Earth. From that vision came a surge of power, not just from his body, but from his unyielding spirit. For everyone, I will win. With a final cry, Goku poured his very life force into the Kamehameha, overwhelming Cell's attack. A narrow victory. Cell's eyes widened in shock as his energy was pushed back toward him. He screamed, thrashing against the overwhelming light, but it was too late. The beam engulfed him completely, and his voice was drowned in the explosion. A deafening blast rocked the battlefield, leaving behind a sea of fire and smoke. When the dust settled, only Goku remained, exhausted, drenched in sweat, but still standing. Cell was gone. The Earth had been saved. Gohan rushed to his father's side, his eyes shining with pride and relief. Goku gave a weary but gentle smile, placing a hand on his son's shoulder. We did it, Gohan. But remember, true strength doesn't just come from fists. It comes from the will to protect the ones we love. And so ended the legendary clash between Son Goku and Cell, a battle etched forever into the memory of the universe.